my wise astrology scribe, Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. I will be your co-pilot. If you have an Aries sun, rising, or moon, this is your 2022 August astrology forecast. All right, so let's see what's going to be the cosmic weather for you, and let's talk about that. So we're going to start with the triple conjunction in your second house, which happened 2,340 years ago. Mars, Uranus, and North Node. North Node is your karma, your purpose, where you are heading in life. Uranus in the unconventional, it's the rebel, the unique, the mega mind, the higher mind of us. And Mars is our warrior, the planet of warrior, fire, giving us not compassion, but a lot of passion and impulsiveness. In your second house of Taurus, Taurus is an earth fixed sign, very hard for him to change, and the change is really hard over there. But Uranus in Taurus, for example, and Uranus Mars in Taurus happened in 1939 before, when we had Hitler and the Second World War. In your second house, there is your values, there is your finances, settling, and you know, that is also the garden, your taste and your joy. It could indicate some kind of numbness or some kind of neurological issue in your jaw, or some kind of, because of bacterial infection. So medically, you will need to watch out with that. Otherwise, the second house is not only your values, but that's your finance and how you earn your money from work. And this big bang over there could indicate like you're going to find a new way to earn money. And it could be through something with online, because Uranus uses artificial intelligence and use the internet as well. And Taurus wants safety, for example. And Uranus and Mars, perhaps you're going to invest in safety in your home. And why in your home? Because this free planet conjuncting on July 31st and August 1st in your second house, but it is going to sextile with Venus. Venus still going to be in Cancer in your fourth house. Fourth house is your real estate. Fourth house is your home for your family. So you might going to invest in some kind of safety product at home. Install some kind of ADT, whatever is that, whatever is the company you are going with, you know, or just simple Google safety, like you are capable to call the police right away when robbery could occur. And also it could be like smarting up your home. So you might going to invest something what is going to make your home life luxurious, but something with artificial intelligence. It could be simple as it is sometimes, like you're going to buy robotic vacuums, or you're going to update the way you are cleaning your home. So that is luxury, that is giving luxury for your lifestyle. And then we're going to go to August 7th. And first of all, August 4th, Mercury going to move from Leo to Virgo. And Mercury loves to be there, loves to be in sixth house Virgo, because it's excelling over here. So the planet of communication, the planet of messenger, Hermes, the planet of children, internet, selling, cars, short-term trips, it is, and the way we are actually processing information is going to your sixth house and in Virgo. So, okay, it is about like some kind of loves to be here. So some kind of daily routine that will help you to ease up your work. Perhaps you're going to invest in some kind of communication device, and it's going to be new, and that's going to help you with your videos that you are making, or you're going to buy the video editing apps or you know, anything with communication truly, or anything that is helping you at work, or anything that is like helping you to create health. So it could be something like buying a, okay, Mercury. Well, it's not measuring anything. Yeah, but let's stay with that. So what is happening with your work and with your health? So then I moved to August 7, but I wanted to talk about before, and that's going to be Venus and Neptune retrograde trining. So Venus is in Cancer, water sign, very nurturing over here, very loving. And Neptune is in own sign, it is in retrograde. So it could bring back someone to your home. So for example, you might have okay, you were in a process to adopt a child and you couldn't yet, but this kind of trine could indicate like the person could come into your home and going to be adopted, and in your home finally the child who you were, you know, it, and it takes a long process, so finally you bringing the child home. It could be like one of your loved ones was in hospice and you decide the person wants to be home and do the transition at home, and you bring the person at home. Or it could be something like simple as it is, somebody was in hospital and you bring the person home finally because it get healed, and it's very loving. The trine is the most beautiful aspect in astrology. It's without any challenges. It is like something is given to you on a golden platter. So it is the perfect symbiosis. And you know, Neptune is the higher octave of love and Venus is love. So together it's creating forgiveness. And for example, it could be someone who wronged you or wrongfully treated you, and the person could have wrongfully treated you because Neptune also representing alcohol, drugs. So someone who might have wrongfully treated you because of drug addiction, or you had some kind of issue with resentment toward to the person, but right now you're capable to forgive. You can use actually Holy and for forgiveness. So if you want to practice and if you want to really manifest that beautiful love and this forgiveness and helping a little bit more towards, so you can use the stone of Holy. And also I always say, you know, Venus rules emerald and rules the jade stone, which is giving you longevity and it is love as well. So you might want to actually wear some kind of beautiful green jade, and it's helping with the process of forgiveness. Okay, so what other thing is gonna go on the 10th? Actually, actually on the 9th, Venus and Pluto going to oppose to each other. So Venus in 4th, Pluto is in 10th. 10th is your career, 4th is your home. So your loved ones, so perhaps you're going to get a promotion. Pluto over there could be a powerful promotion, right? But you are not paying attention for the family because you get to work all the time. So they're going to be upset because of this situation. And so that could be a conflict over here with this opposition. On the 10th, we're going to have Sun square North Node. So the Sun over here going to square North Node, 5th and 2nd house. What can be this? So the 5th house is investment, 2nd house is also your finances. So it could indicate something like my purpose, my present purpose, not really supporting my financials, or my investment didn't support my purpose. So for example, my purpose is to heal children, or to invest in something what is related to Gaia, to the earth. But right now I have to do something else, and there is the two is clashing with each other. Or for example, it could be creativity issue. Right now I have to work so hard for money, 2nd house is money, so I don't have time for my creative outlet. I can't write, I can't make jewelries or whatever is that. So it could be definitely that kind of indication. And then it's going to square with Uranus as well, of course. And it's going to be on the 11th, then it's going to square with Uranus. And, you know, it could be something with technology, for example. So, or it could be like, simple as it is, fifth house is your children, and you want your children to have fun, but you don't want your children to have fun with technology because they may be way too much on computer or phone, and there is going to be a clash between you two. On the 11th, also we're going to have Venus, the planet of Venus, going to Leo in your fifth house. So in Leo, Venus, it loves to be here because of it's like a celebrity. It is like it's not exalted like in Pisces, but you know, shining and beautiful and gets recognition, and it's warm and gets a lot of love. So yes, but on the 11th, we're going to also have the planet of Mars in second house, going to actually trine with Pluto. Look at those two. So two earth signs. So it's trining. It's very positive. 10th house and second house. What does it mean? You're going to ask for either a promotion or you're going to ask for some bonus and you will get it. So that is really good. Trine over here for you guys. And then August 14th, we're going to have, no, let's go back actually to August 11th. Then this is trining with each other and you're going to ask for promotion. That day, we're going to have a full moon in Aquarius in your 11th house. And the 11th house is also representing money from career. So actually, but this full moon actually is conjunct with Saturn. Saturn is restriction, rejection. So you're going to ask and you're going to be impulsive and you're going to have actually energy and actually fighting you to ask for that promotion. And it's a beautiful trine with Pluto. But because of the full moon is conjuncting with Saturn, the promotion or the money will get delayed. Yes, you will get it. They're going to promise to you, but you're not going to take position right away because they're going to say, listen, this person has to go get retired and we are going to give you that promotion, but you're going to take the place in 2 months or something like that. Because, you know, every planet has good vibes, bad vibes, and could manifest differently, but it is just one day of manifestation of this situation. And this full moon also going to square with Uranus. So full moon is when the moon and the sun is opposing exactly to each other, and it's going to be 19 degrees 21 minutes. So it's the second decan. So it's going to be Aquarius. So it's going to be Taurian decan. So it's giving a lot of earthly but Taurian money related. Oh, no. Wait, it's Aquarius. So it's going to be Gemini. I'm sorry. So it's going to be a lot of influence also through Gemini. So it's going to be a lot of communication, like more audition, or, you know, like you have to go for how do you call that? When you're going to interviews, so you will have to go over and over interviews. So when you get this promotion, when you get this work, it's not only going to be one, it's going to be annoying, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of interview until you're going to get it. The trine is going to support you and you will get it, but it is just like, you know, like again and again and again, and come on now. And also it's going to also square with your North Node. So North Node is your karma, and squaring with this, you will question yourself and you will go deeply inside. Is it really what I want? Is this job really what I want? Yes, I get promotion. I'm going to get more money. My finance is going to be a lot better. I'm going to be in a position where I want it to be. But is it really where I belong from? Because perhaps it's a corporate and you wanted to do something on your own and you are not capable yet. So there is going to be conflict between that situation as well. And this is going to also, this beautiful moon trining with Pallas Athene and this full moon. So Pallas Athene actually from Pisces going to ingress to Aries, and it's going to trine. Pallas Athene is wisdom. Pallas Athene is, it's wisdom. And with that full moon thing, and the full moon gonna take on place in a humanitarian sign, and wisdom in your self-ego, so it's representing like some kind of completion coming in, and finally the ego, finally I understand wisdom better than smart. That's what I wanted to say over here. So I don't have to be right all the time. I know, and I choose my battles, I choose my fight. Even if I know I'm right, I'm gonna leave it. And because I'm wise enough to walk away. So that could mean that. All right, so let's go to August 14th, when the sun going to actually be opposing Saturn. So sun and Saturn, okay? Exact opposition. Because of this conjunction with Saturn, the new moon, the full moon, it's not exact, because the full moon is in 19 degrees, and Saturn still is 24 degrees. It is a conjunction, but not exact. But sun gonna move up to 24 degrees in your fifth house and gonna opposing Aries, your Saturn. And Saturn is rejection, restriction. So you know what could happen? You wanted to go to a social event and you are not invited. Or, and you know, it's gonna hurt you. Or it could be like, you are invited, but the Leo sun wants to be center of attention, and you won't be center of attention this time. So simple as it is. All right, so let's move forward on the 16th. 16th, Mercury is in Virgo, and it's going to trine with Uranus. So 6th house, 2nd house, you're going to invest in something which is technology, and it's going to ease up your work. That's simple as it is. Okay, and then on the 18th, Venus going to trine Jupiter. So Venus in Leo gonna be already in 8 degrees and going to trine Jupiter retrograde. So what can it be? So, you know, it could be like you wanted to, Jupiter in the first house could be like, I'm gaining weight. Venus in the 5th, children, love of children, maybe because you wanted to get pregnant and you get pregnant and you start to gain weight. Or it could be like 5th house is investment, 1st house over there with Jupiter. It could be like, I'm going to invest away where, and Jupiter is in retrograde. So in Aries, Jupiter could be very arrogant and really impulsive. But in this case, because it's a trine, it's going to be a very supportive energy. And it will be like, right now, I have the courage, because I needed courage to invest in something. And right now, I'm going to have the courage to invest in something new, right? Or something also old, because Jupiter is retrograde, so something can come back to you, some opportunity. And what I didn't take on before, I was scared of it. And right now I'm gonna say, all right, I'm doing that. Okay, it could be also some really blessed time with your children. So for example, you didn't have opportunity to go for vacation or enjoy the summer or whatever, and right now that opportunity is coming back, and you're going to have some kind of beautiful time with your children as well. So then let's see, August 20th, we had actually Mars going to Gemini. Okay, so ingressing Gemini, August 20th. And August 21st, we have Mercury opposing Neptune. So it's going to be 23 minutes. It's moving forward, Mercury, and it's going to be in your 6th house and 12th house matters. So it could be simple as it is. I realizing some kind of issue in my body, but I also know it's some kind of psychosomatic issue. It's not real. It could be simple as it is hypochondria, but it could be also like I need to talk to someone because I know this palpitation is nothing wrong with my organ, with my heart, but it could be psychological. It could be because of stress or any kind of other issue. It doesn't have to be palpitation, but any kind of other issues. Okay, then we're gonna move forward and we're going to have Mercury and Pluto trining. So yes, so we're going to have Mercury and Pluto trine. And what's gonna happen over the 6th and 10th house? Perfect, beautiful. So that could be the final job interview for you, what I was talking about. And that is a yes to get that kind of opportunity where you're going to get promoted in front of the reputation, nobility, like, okay, I'm going to get nominated for something. And because of the way I work very hard. And then I'm going to go to August 25th, where Venus is going to square North Node. So Venus is in Leo, and it's going to square North Node. So 5th and 2nd house. North Node is your purpose. Venus is the money. As I said before, you're not going to have time to enjoy your imagination or enjoy some kind of creativity because you need to work. And the new promotion that you will get, that could like take away a lot of time for you. And on August 27th, also this Venus going to square Uranus as well. So it could be simple as it is. Your children wants to be spoiled and they want to get a new computer or so new kind of like phone or whatever. And you're going to say, no, I'm done. You're not getting anything. Yeah, my son is always like, when I say, you got nothing, like that kind of situation could come up like, I'm done. You're not going to get anything new because either you ruined it, you don't appreciate it or whatever, or you are way too much on computer and I just have enough from that. It could be also like, Uranus and creativity. So you need to work on the computer a lot and you don't have time for creativity. Or it could be some kind of situation like, I invested in crypto and it didn't really turn out good. And right now it's going down, but don't worry, don't, just stay still and just always look. And patience is very important, okay? So if you have some kind of investment in crypto, just be patient over that. And then we're going to have on the 27th also, Mars and Sun squaring. So the Sun is going to ingress Virgo on the 22nd, but on the 27th, it's going to square up with Mars, 3rd and 6th house. You might going to fight with a colleague, or you might going to fight with your tenant. Roommate, 6th house also could be roommate as well. You might going to have indigestion, and why? Because of 6th house could be stomach, and 3rd house is, in Mars over there, eating some kind of spicy food, chewing on some kind of spicy food and swallowing it, and it could indicate some kind of indigestion, definitely. Okay, and then on the 27th, we also have a new moon. The new moon is when the moon and the sun conjunct together in heaven, so merge together, and it's going to happen actually in your 6th house. 6th house, new moon is always starting something new. It's the beginning of something. In your 6th house, it could be like a new health regime. It could be something, a new supplement, implementing a new supplement in your diet, or it could be some kind of like you're going to get a new job or a new coworker as well, or a new roommate. So that is a new beginning over there. And what it's gonna do, this new moon actually going to square with Mars, so 6th and 3rd house. So Yeah, indeed, it could be an issue with a colleague and some kind of impulsive talk and speech and a fight, actually a verbal conflict, definitely could come up over here. So on the other hand, guys, we still have Ceres and Black Moon Lilith in the fourth house. Ceres is the agriculture god, but also associated with loss, because lost her daughter because of Pluto abducted and took her to the underworld. And, you know, like, for example, it's in Cancer. Cancer is motherhood. So it could be a fear of losing a child or a pregnancy, something like that. And because Black Moon Lilith is also still there, and Lilith is definitely associated with stillborn, abortion, or miscarriages in the fourth. So it could be a fear of losing, or actually manifested like losing a child. Okay, and then what else I wanted to say? So yes, August 28th is the last thing. No, August 25th, already Mercury gonna go to Libra. So Mercury changed sign twice this month. So it's gonna go to Libra in your seventh house. And Libra is like a balancing communication with your other half. That is either a business partner or a significant other, one-on-one relationship, maybe only one friend, but it is like I'm a mediator over here. So I'm balancing out the energy between us, or I just gonna become a mediator. Or negotiating with my significant other because we didn't agree on something, maybe on parenting or something in our relationship. And right now we're going to solve that with communication. So it's very important. And then on the 28th, we're going to have Venus and Saturn opposition. So Saturn, look, Venus is in your fifth house of happiness, and it likes to be here, wants to be recognized, recognize the beauty, but 11th house, not necessarily going to be recognized. So it could be, as I said before, all right, you know, like I always felt center of the attention, and, you know, I always felt beautiful, Leo typical, you know, and Venus over there, but Saturn, I get some rejection, or it could be like 11th house also higher society. So I wanted to get into a group which is actually fulfilled my creativity, but I couldn't this time. I couldn't get in yet. And, you know, Vesta is in retrograde, and it was in Pisces, but went back to your 11th house, retrograded back. Vesta is our eternal flame. It is the way we are keeping the compassion and passion inside, and or eternal flame. And in the 11th house in retrograde, and, you know, close to Saturn and also opposing Venus, it is something like my flame is getting lower because of my self-confidence, because I'm not taken seriously, or they don't see my beauty, they don't see my quality, or they don't see my imagination. I'm amazing, but they just don't see it yet. They're not ready to see it. Okay, don't give up. Keep going, because, you know, like there is a lot of rejection, and people who got rejected, and if they would have been given up, then they would never succeed. Just keep going. That's my advice for you right now. Okay, Aries. So that's what I wanted to tell. And I hope, you know, like I wish you a really safe August, and the triple conjunction going to be very hard for everyone, quite frankly. And it just started in end of July and August. It's not going to end. It's going to be a long period, actually, this cycle that started. So be mindful, aware, and, you know, like try to make the best out of it. So if you like my videos, please don't hesitate to check out my website, which is www.urbanwitch.org. I'm gonna come up with a lot of new astrology workshops, and I'm going to also introduce you my witch kitchen soon, because of I love medical astrology, and because I'm a nurse and a clinical herbalist as well. I'm going to create some kind of pictures with you and for you in front of camera that you can use for different planetary aspects. I think it's going to be amazing. All right, guys. So if you liked it, then please prescribe and subscribe, and please press the like button. And I am truly grateful for your attention. So see you next month. Bye.